Every location has a history. Some of it is written down, and some of it is whispered. We investigate what people claim still remains. No recreations, no assumptions. Only what happens when the cameras are on. This is Griffith's Paranormal. Hey y'all, what's going on? It's a very ugly weather day here in Virginia. It's nothing but ice. Looks like snow. It's ice. I hate it. So I thought, with it being so miserable, that today would be the perfect day to go through all of my equipment that I have so far and explain it all to you guys. And I have a special guest that would like to do it with me. So come on, let's go check it out. Alright y'all, welcome to my little introduction to all my equipment I have so far. But first, before we start, I would like to introduce my special guest, which, drum roll please, is my daughter, Briley, my 10-year-old. It is crazy to think that I was her age when I really started getting into the paranormal, and I think it's super cool that she's digging this stuff with me. It would be really cool to take her on a trip with me to one of the locations, but I think we're going to start her off at a not so haunted place, not something, not like a haunted prison or an asylum or anything crazy like that. Maybe something simpler, just until she gets used to it, because I don't want to torment her or torture her or anything. But anyways, let's get started. I'm gonna let her pick which equipment that we talk about, and yeah, start off, Bradley. Which one do you want to do first?
I would like for Mom to explain this one right here.
So the Estes method?
Yes.
Okay, so the Estes method is a sensory deprivation method that they use. It was founded at the Stanley Hotel. Come here. I'm going to use you as a demonstration.
Demonstration.
What you do, if I can
get it to work out.
Get it to work out. Okay. So you would put on noise canceling headphones. Oops. Do it this way. A blindfold. Can you see me?
No.
Can't see anything, right? Then you would put on noise canceling headphones. Then you would attach your spirit box to it. And a spirit box scans radio frequencies at a fast rate. And it's said that the words that you hear coming through is potentially a spirit trying to speak to you. So this is kind of a way to delete all your senses except for your hearing. I think it's a very good method. I had tried it at the West Virginia State Penitentiary. Unfortunately, I didn't get anything, and neither did the two girls that we linked up with. They didn't get anything either. But I would love to try it. So she has been dying to try this. She, for some reason, thinks that my house is haunted, and it's not. But we will let her listen and see if she hears anything.
I swear I heard something. I just couldn't hear what it said.
Okay.
So I heard nothing.
Well, you heard nothing because I don't think that the house is haunted, Riley. So I'm going to put stuff away as I explain it. But I'm going to hook this little speaker up for you guys so you can kind of hear what the scanning frequencies sound like. That's what you would hear in your ears. And you're supposed to have, one or a couple of people asking questions, and the person under the Estes method is answering by the words that they're hearing, and it's supposed to correlate with the questions that you're asking. So, super cool method. I can't wait to try it again and maybe get something next time. So, like I said in my last video, as of right now, my first investigation will be St. Albans in Radford. It's a sanatorium. Cannot wait for that. Anyways, Bradley, what's next?
That's
This is what we call a thermal imager. So, let me turn it on. You can see like cold and hot spots on it, and it's you use it in the dark environment. So it's supposed to say like if you see a really cold spot, they say that's detecting like a spirit. I like this one because you can press this button and it'll take a photo for you. Super cool. I did try to use it before, but with everything going on, it was so like first time and everything, I didn't really pull it out too much. So I can't wait to try this again, see if I capture anything. All right, I'm gonna set this over here. All right, Bradley, what's next? This is called a parabolic microphone. So a lot of people use this for like if you're trying to listen to birds and stuff like that. But paranormal world, you can use this if you like say when I was at West Virginia State Penitentiary, we were in one of the like catwalk type ways. We were at one end, and I could have swore I was hearing something down the other end, so I hooked this little bad boy up, and I pointed it down. You can see that in my introduction video. And I actually heard a bang coming down from the other end. It was like a cell door almost sounded bang. And that wasn't the first time. We actually heard that a couple of times during our visit, so this is pretty cool. I actually tested it out before I even used it for ghost hunting with my girls. I put it on. I was like, all right, I need you to go like all the way over there, and I want you to whisper. And I heard it like they were standing right next to me in my ear talking to me. So this is really good for trying to pick up far away footsteps or whispers or anything like that. Great tool. Can't wait to use it again. All right, what's next? These. What are these called, Bradley? You should know what this is.
Digital recorders.
Voice recorders, yes. So it is said that these voice recorders will pick up things that we can't hear with our own human ears. I know if you watch a lot of the ghost shows that you'll see them doing EVPs, which is an electronic voice phenomena. It picks up voices that you're not hearing. I also tried this at the penitentiary, but we didn't get anything. I listened for hours on these. Unfortunately, didn't pick up anything, but as you can see, I don't know if you can see.
Yes,
Let me come around. I have several. I have 4. So
should we try one out?
no, there's no point in trying them out. The house isn't haunted. We're just, She is so desperate for this house to be haunted. It's so ridiculous. But yeah. So EVPs, electronic voice phenomenon, that's what you would capture on a voice recorder. What's next?
Yes.
All right, our EMF reader. Bam. See the pretty little lights? Okay. It is said that if a spirit is around and it breaks that hang on. It's coming to my head. Hang on. Electromagnetic field. Sorry. Had a mom brain fart there for a second. If it breaks that electromagnetic field, I'll get it right, these pretty little lights will shine up. right? And it'll, depending on how strong it is, will depend on from green to yellow to red. Normally, I don't know. Let's see. I have a radio right here. Let me turn it on and see.
One.
I don't know if you can see it flashing. See? Let me get closer. Radios, and like cell phones and stuff will make it go off. So you kind of have to be careful when you're using this. But it's a great tool to use to detect, changes in the field, because that's supposed to mean that goodness gracious, that a spirit is around. So, and obviously this is a radio. Y'all know what that is for. That's if we're in a big building with, more than just me, and gotta keep in contact with each other, obviously. Headlamps, flashlight, obviously to see. Come on, turn off. These came in really good handy when we were at West Virginia, because you got one person trying to hold a camera and record at this. One person holding a camera and trying to have a light at the same time. This worked famously for her. It was actually my sister that was recording the whole time. So this helped her out a lot, that she didn't have to try to hold a flashlight and hold a camera at the same time. So yeah, gotta have your lights when you're in a dark spot. You want me to do the cat balls next?
Yes.
Cat balls.
Balls.
Cute little cat toys. Matter of fact, our little cats would probably love to play with these right now, but
No.
so it is a motion activated tool. I'm gonna let it stop for a second. Baby.
So, like, if any spirits are around, it would touch it and it would just go off.
Yes. So when we were in the Sugar Shack, we actually had a few of these laying out, and a couple of them would go off every so often. But I wanted to show you that it doesn't go off
Unless you touch it.
unless you touch it. So it is said that if these things go off, that means a spirit is touching it.
Playing with it. Just
Playing
like
with
a
it.
cat.
Yep, just like a cat. I have several cameras,
Several.
4K, 5K.
Oh.
Oh my god, and I'm about to break them all.
Okay.
This one has an infrared light on it, so it illuminates your dark environment without actually having to use like a flashlight. It's perfect for trying to capture like dark shadows and things like that, if you are lucky enough to catch something like that. This is just a regular light.
So you can just say.
Yeah, it just kind
It
of
took
like
her
a
a while to
flashlight.
get it on.
It did take me a while to get on because I had to figure it out, but I did. And these cameras are actually surprisingly very good quality. Love the microphones on them. The batteries lasted pretty well, so very pleased with these. All right. Now,
Next is a UV flashlight. You can it's purple and stuff. And it catches
you can see
like
invisible residue.
residue.
Things that you can't see with your own eyes, you use a UV light. So
I can
say
see
that you're investigating a place where there's like a supposed murder, right? You use a UV light, you could possibly see residue from blood spots and things like that. So I didn't use it at the prison. I'm gonna be honest, it's probably not gonna be one of my go-to things to use, but it is a cool little tool if you want to see some things. Actually, I take that back. I did use it in the hole, the boiler room where Artie Wall was killed. We were trying to spot some blood spots, but we didn't see anything. One of my friends that was with us used it, and he didn't see anything. But That's what you would use it for.
I don't know if you can see, but it's purple.
Yeah, it's UV. Okay, so now we're gonna
I
get
have
to.
2 flashlights. Just
Well, they know what a flashlight is, baby.
I know that.
We are now gonna get to my favorite part. I don't know if you watched my previous video, but I was like so excited. Couldn't wait to tell you guys about this. So I'm gonna start off from like the most excited to like I was screaming because I was so excited. So if you would,
So we have REM pods.
don't tell them about that yet. Just this one. REM pod! I'm so excited about this. If you don't know, REM pods are also an electromagnetic field device.
So if any ghost wants to touch it, it would go like that.
It also has a temperature thing on it, so it will detect temperature changes. I think it's cool because you can, let me just do one. You can change the range of it. So you see, now if I changed it back to the regular level, you like really have to be up there touching it. So
Like that.
love this device.
She's been waiting for REM pods ever since she won for like forever.
Yes, we when we went to the penitentiary, it was by Haunted Nights. Steve was so awesome. He was so cool to meet, and he let me borrow his for the night. And I was like, yeah, I have to get one because I was getting so many responses through this in Red Snyder's cell. So the reason I have 2 is because I bought this one and it came in and it didn't work. So I had to ship it back. And I was like, well, let me go ahead and buy this one because if this one comes in and this one also don't work, we got a problem, but at least I'll have a backup. So now I have 2. Pretty cool. And for my finale.
She's been waiting for this for so long.
So long.
For like years.
Yes. And let me tell you before I even,
Casper the Ghost is on it.
well, because I got it from the ghost stop. But this is not going to be the ending of equipment that I acquire, hopefully. There's like the SLS camera. I would love to have one of those where it detects the figures, and an Alice box, you know, where it goes beep beep and then it tells you the word. But I think for right now, because I'm literally just starting off, I think that I am pretty set right now for doing a pretty good ghost hunt. So yeah, I'm excited. Okay, so this is my favorite thing. Cannot wait to use it.
Out of everything.
We have, did you already open it?
No. And
The Ovilus.
we've tested it out. It works. That's great.
This thing is so cool. So it has an internal, like a huge internal database of words. And it is said that spirits can manipulate the environment to produce those words. So words will come up here like, I don't know. We'll see if it does on this. It's sharp.
When we used this when it came in, it said a couple, like 3 words. But Mama was like, it's probably just like starting out trying to.
Sharp used blog.
Vlog or blog?
Blog.
That's weird. I told you how this sounded.
Derek is drunk. Okay, what in the world is going on?
I told you, and you didn't believe me.
This says Pam Derek drunk.
Do you know what Derek?
Yes, I know what Derek. Beg? Okay, this is weird, but I love it. Gasp ahead. Okay.
Yeah. Just gas.
Something gonna scare me? Anyways,
Something's trying to scare you.
this thing is cool because you got an energy detector on it.
So many things.
You have a thing where it will draw pictures.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
It does a true false mode. There's the motion detection on it, a phonetic on it. It also lets you log, like it gives you a log of everything that all the words that were popping up, which is cool, so you can go back and see. There's a proximity thing on here. It's so cool. I have been dying to have this since like forever, so I cannot wait to see what the spirits have to say to me at the St. Albans Sanatorium. Again,
what's the age to go to places?
Most of them suggest like teenager and up.
Man,
But I also think that depends on the location that you're at. Like as your mom, I would not take you to the sanatorium because that's where it was a lunatic asylum. It was for crazy people. Some of them weren't actually crazy. They were taken there for very illegitimate reasons. But I don't want to take you to a place that's super creepy and super haunted until you get a little bit older. Because I don't want you to be all, having bad dreams and stuff like that. Being freaked out.
Well, we probably gotta plan some stuff for me to go to when I get older and stuff.
Yeah, maybe I can take you to like the local cemetery or something during the day and we can see what we can get. Things like that first and see how you do.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe if I do get to go to the Paracon, maybe she'll be the one that I take with me. We shall see.
We actually lived in a house that had ghosts in it for about 5 years, I think.
Yeah, we've had a couple of creepy incidents
We
or
caught
experiences,
We caught
but
a
it
ghost on
hasn't been
camera, actually.
nothing crazy. We did catch a shadow on camera when we've had things move at our old house. We had one experience here, but it's nothing like crazy. And actually, my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law live in our previous house now, and they really haven't had anything going on. So
The only thing that happened here was my dad got old milk jug that was empty, unscrewed the top just a little bit, and then the next morning the top was on the counter just laying down. That's what freaked me out, but I was like, oh.
No,
7.
I remember he was laying on the couch and he had a Minute Maid lemonade bottle sitting on the table in the kitchen, and top was all the way on it. And I was laying in my bed, and he came running in here. And he was like, "Babe, the top on this thing just popped off." Like I was like, okay, like whatever. It probably wasn't screwed on all the way, whatever. But we pulled up our security cameras, and sure enough, this house was built in 2010. So, but yeah, we pulled up that camera, and sure enough, that cap on that bottle came off and bloop, came right off that bottle. We were like, what in the world? But I think that's like the only thing
here, right?
I think that's the only thing that's happened. Yes.
And that one time where Daddy said he was playing a game, and then he heard somebody say "mommy" behind him.
Well, maybe he's haunted. Maybe he has an attachment.
Oh.
But yes, the land around here that we live was mostly Native Americans.
So there's probably people under us right now. Not a creepy way.
Well, every location has a history, so there's got to be history about this land in some form or fashion. That does not mean that our house is haunted.
I don't think.
If that was the case, then everything would be haunted. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this. Cannot wait to continue doing this and get out there. Hopefully this nasty ice storm will go somewhere
else, not
It's
here.
supposed to get really bad tonight. We might lose power, so y'all pray for us.
Please, I don't want to lose power for 3 days.
They made my husband go to work, unfortunately, and I have to go to work tomorrow in this mess. So for all those that have to be out in this kind of weather, I pray for y'all. Y'all pray for us.
And don't be speeding. So, bye-bye, guys.
Sorry. Anyways, y'all take care. Y'all stay spooky. And like and subscribe if you would like to see more. Maybe our next video we can do like a Q&A. Question and answers. You ask me questions if you want to know more about me, and I'll be happy to answer it. Y'all stay spooky.